Tonight with Jack Bones. Tonight, Jack welcomes John Mitchell, Chase Trimmer, Matt Mausner, Scott Schubert, Rich Billman, Donte Vargas, and now, from Chester County, here is your host, Jack Bones.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to SOPA Tonight. My name is Jack Founds, and I am your host. I can't believe we're already on our 4th episode. I am honored to be here with you, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. My name's Jack Founds. You already know that because I already introduced myself. And I am a Special Olympics athlete from Chester County. I have been doing this for many years, since I was 6 years old. Now I'm 30. Before I became a global messenger and a talk show host, I was also done musical theater, video editing. I've done musical theater, improv, and also acting antics. I've learned the best that I can from them. But now I'm here just to talk about Special Olympics. So if you've been with us this far, you know we talked about getting off the sidelines, athlete leadership, and healthy athletes. And tonight, our theme is Cities of Inclusion. The goal of Cities of Inclusion is to make our cities more welcoming and accepting to people with intellectual disabilities in areas of education, employment, health, housing, and access to information services. So get excited. Tell your friends to stay with us for lots more on SOPA Tonight right after this.
Hi, my name is Zachary Williams. I'm a health and fitness coordinator from Washington, Greene County, and I'm going to show you a recipe on healthy summer desserts. I'm going to show you how to make healthy banana split. My ingredients are yogurt, banana, strawberry, blueberry, pineapple, and granola. Now I'm going to show you how to put your banana split together. First thing you do is wash your hands.
Okay.
Cut banana cut in half. Then you put in your yogurt.
Put your yogurt in.
Put my yogurt in.
You're using what kind?
I'm using blueberry. Greek yogurt.
Okay.
I'm gonna put in some strawberries.
Just put in a few.
Oh,
That's good.
and some blueberries.
Use your hand. Okay.
Some pineapple. Okay.
And last,
And last, granola. And there you have it, a healthy summer dessert.
Athletes, volunteers, coaches of all ages, welcome back, everyone. I'm so excited to welcome our two first guests to the show tonight. John Mitchell, an athlete from Philadelphia, and Chase Trimmer, the Director of Special Olympic Pennsylvania Philadelphia program. How are you guys doing?
Doing great, Jack. Thanks for having me on the show. I'm excited to be here.
You're welcome. And John, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Jack. Yourself?
I'm doing good. Haven't seen you since Altoona.
Likewise.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened in Altoona?
Oh, we were doing a Special Olympics Global Messenger program.
Awesome.
And yeah, he's basically, my buddy.
Cool.
So, John, how did you get involved with the Special Olympics?
Funny story. It was with the day program that I go to called Flatiron Support. It's located at 220 Geiger Road. And through one of the staff members who is now retired told me about Special Olympics. And before then, I never even heard about Special Olympics or knew anything about it. I sent them put in a good word for me. I decided one day when I got home to look it up for myself, Googled it, then seeing all the wonderful things they do. But the moment I saw that Special Olympics had bowling on it, I was like, wow, I have to sign up for this. And I've been involved ever since.
All right, Alex. So Chase Trimmer, same question. How did you get involved with the Special Olympics as well?
Well, I first learned and got involved with Special Olympics many, many years ago, growing up in York, Pennsylvania. Now I live in Philly, but I grew up in York, and one of my, I guess you'd say heroes growing up was Loretta Claiborne.
She's my hero too.
Yeah. And my grandmother was her home economics teacher in middle school. So pretty cool connection. And I knew of Loretta, and I had some friends that were involved in Special Olympics. And so, always a supporter of the organization. And when I was volunteering here in the city, I was working to support some of our fundraising in a board position, and then had the opportunity to join the team and was just ecstatic to finally make one of my goals come true, which was to be, a part of the Special Olympics Pennsylvania organization as a staff member, and also work in my new home city of Philadelphia. And so, getting the chance to meet athletes like John and others is what has kept me, connected.
Wow, your grandma must have, been in history if she taught Loretta Claiborne.
Yeah. She was, I think, helped Loretta learn how to sew at home economics back in the day.
Yeah, like Loretta Claiborne, literally gives me a bunch of scarves that I normally wear.
That's so cool. I just bought one of her hats.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so That's so awesome. Wow. She's been my hero since I, met her when I was 17. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty rad. So, John, I wanted to play everyone a quick clip from 2019. Is it okay that I do?
Sure, Jack. Go ahead.
Everybody, the viewers at home, check it out.
Happy Wallet, everybody.
I have been with the company since July 2012, 6 years. It'll be 7 in July. I was actually hired during Hoagie Fest.
Well, I started with Wawa when I was 16. It was my first job, and I kind of knew right from the beginning that it seemed like a great career path for me. So I ended up moving up the ladder, and now I'm a general manager for the company.
What they say, if you love what you do, you'd never work a day in your life. That's what it feels like for me. Because Wawa, they treat me like family. I work with so many great people. It's been a great run.
He took so much pride in his work. He was very, very happy with his position. He was always excited to come to work. He would always arrive early. He would always ask what else he could do to help the store out, help the shift, and just great personality. It's awesome to have on the team.
My primary role is customer service associate. That's my title. I'm in charge of making coffee, make sure the coffee is set, is good, interacting with customers, make sure they are satisfied, as well as giving out free samples. But at the Wawa I work at, they actually call me the sample king because I actually make it fun.
John would sing songs to the customers about the products he was sampling. So if he would sample like a strawberry smoothie, he'd have a song to sing about it while he was trying to get customers to sample the product. So I would say his songs are the best.
Because for me, despite everything I've been through, from say, my heart, my sight, my hearing, my philosophy is you should never let anything stop you from doing what you love. Never let anything, because, I mean, either way, you will achieve. No matter who you are, I mean, anyone and all can achieve. Well, as long as you follow your heart.
Ooh, that was exciting. So, John, what was the best part of working at Wawa?
Primarily, taking care of my customers. You know, although what you saw in the video is actually only part of what I do now, because now I also making all the handcrafted beverages that we ever serve at Wawa. So it's been a great experience. In fact, next month will be my 9-year anniversary at Wawa.
I can attest to John's work. John actually works at the South Philly Wawa near my neighborhood, and I think I first met John not as a special Olympics athlete, but as a customer service representative at Wawa. And,
really?
Yeah, it's John does an awesome job down there.
So, John, you took it upon yourself to pursue a higher education. Why was that important to you?
Yes, I believe so. Depending on the type of career you're going for, I'm currently going to the Community College of Philadelphia, majoring in behavioral health, to hopefully advocate for the disability community. So that, because I strongly feel that there needs to be an organization that provides better education opportunities, living arrangements, as well as better health and transportation options for the disability community. That's something I'm hoping to extend, as well as my role as a customer service associate at Wawa.
So what is something that you've done in your life that you're most proud of?
If there are a wide variety of things I'm proud of, like for one thing, my oldest niece has graduated from grade school, charter school, and will soon be going to high school. And also, well, the interview I did with the article that's in the Inquirer.
I read that.
Oh, you did? Nice. Also, nothing I'm proud of is primarily taking part in all these different panels that I did, and speaking in opening ceremony, especially at my own bowling tournament at the now defunct Erie Lanes. So something I never thought I'd have an opportunity to do.
Nice. And also, that's pretty cool of you guys. Chase, this is for you. Why do you think people with intellectual disabilities often don't get the same quality access to healthcare or employment opportunities as others?
Yeah, that's a really important issue and a good question. And I think it's a couple different reasons. A big part of it is that people with intellectual disabilities have not been as visible in the communities for a number of different reasons. Oftentimes that's because there's misunderstanding of their abilities or capabilities. There's maybe biases or misunderstanding or discrimination even that happens, and people haven't been as visible in their neighborhoods where people are kind of understanding that they're human and they have qualities, and that we all have things to contribute to society. Sometimes it's because of our education. Some people have been placed in segregated education experiences from a very early age. And so I think that often kind of contributes to the lack of visibility or opportunities to interact. And sometimes in terms of like healthcare, sometimes providers don't have the background or the education. They maybe go to years, many years of med school, and it's so challenging. But they don't get the lessons of working with people with differences. It's not always part of their med school experience. And so I think those are just a couple of different reasons why sometimes there's some disparity around people with disabilities and specifically intellectual disabilities receiving the same services in health and employment as their peers or fellow citizens.
Wouldn't you agree, John?
Definitely, and that actually also describes my experience, because I wasn't diagnosed with Asperger's until I was 13, believe it or not. I mean, my mother's pretty much fought for me my entire life, and during education in high school, I was primarily taught just life skills with a little bit of general knowledge, general education. That's not enough. So I agree with Chase 100% on that.
What's one thing in people in cities like Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, York can do to help make their communities more inclusive, Chase?
Yeah, I think there's so many things that we can do as individuals, as groups. There's big steps and small steps. I think a small step is to kind of go outside of your typical social bubble, seek to meet someone that's different than you, seek to meet someone who maybe thinks differently or learns differently, and try to listen to understand. So to have a conversation with somebody who maybe has experienced life differently based on their ability. To seek a friendship as a first step to help promote an inclusive city is to seek friends outside of your normal social circle, outside of your comfort zone, and to be brave in pursuing relationships that maybe are different or unique. And again, just to be first and foremost a good listener, seeking to understand the experience of someone else.
Thank you both so much for such an informative, engaging conversation. I can't wait to see the progress that the cities of inclusion can make across the state. And I wish you both nothing but the best. Also, we'll be right back after these messages, so don't go away.
As Special Olympics Pennsylvania approaches our 50th anniversary, we are leading the revolution to engage, empower, and transform communities to ensure full inclusion for people with intellectual disabilities. But we can't do it alone. We need you to be a game changer to help us make it happen. So we've started a campaign. We want to double the number of unified sports schools in Pennsylvania by the end of 2020. Assist athletes in improving overall health and quality of life year-round. Empower athletes to become effective self-advocates and inspirational leaders in their communities. Ensure all potential athletes get the support they need to start competing. And make our cities more welcoming and accepting for people with intellectual disabilities. As we look ahead to the next 50 years, we want you to be a part of our campaign.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to SOPA Tonight. I'm honored to introduce our next set of guests, Pittsburgh Chief of Police Scott Schubert and Energy Transfer's VP of Development and Business, Rich Billman. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jack.
All right, this is
good to be here.
Thank you, guys. So anyway, how have you guys been today?
Been very good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. And also, let's ask Rich, how have you been doing today, Rich?
Oh, fantastic, Jack. Couldn't be happier to be here with you.
Cool. So tell me about your walks, my friend Scott.
So I decided last fall that I wanted to walk all 90 communities in Pittsburgh to make
90
available. Yeah, there's 90 communities in Pittsburgh, and just wanted to make myself available and hear from the the community what's going on and how we can better serve them. And I finished in, I think it was March, all 90 communities, but I find it so insightful and loved it that I continue to do it even after I was finished. I keep going back.
Really, that's awesome. So, Rich, have you been on any walks as well?
Not as extensive as Chief Schubert. That's quite a milestone. I did support and participate a year back with the torch run out of the Philadelphia end, but I really take my hat off to Chief Schubert and his efforts. Truly amazing.
You're not even wearing a hat.
I don't want to mess up my hairline.
Me neither. So Scott, this is a fun question that I wrote a while ago. Which is heavier, the camera or the torch?
The torch. A regular torch is heavier.
Yeah, physically or spiritually.
I don't know. Spiritually, I love what a camera can give you. It can provide you with history. But the torch is the flame of hope for Special Olympics. So I'm going to go with that.
Nice. So now I'm going to transfer the question again to Master Energy Transfer, Rich. So why is it important to you for an energy transfer to support the Special Olympics Pennsylvania athletes?
Well, Jack, I'll tell you, Energy Transfer, being a Texas-based company, they've actually been a proud partner of Special Olympics of Texas since 2012. And as the company has grown into Pennsylvania, so has its relationship with Pennsylvania Special Olympics. So it's important to Energy Transfer to be partners with members of our community and work together to promote success. So the company takes a lot of pride and values our relationship with Special Olympics of Pennsylvania. Further, Special Olympics, it's near and dear to my heart because back 27 years ago, as a freshman at Villanova University, was when I first volunteered for SOPA Fall Festival. My introduction to SOPA was driven by my sister, who was a committee member at the time. So it kind of became a family affair. And through my years at Villanova, each year I looked forward to being a part of the committee, planning the Fall Festival, attending summer games, watching the dedication, emotion, courage, and perseverance of the athletes, which is, truly an inspiration for everybody to give 100% under all circumstances. Special Olympics is important to me because of the values employed by each athlete and the program, and how that energy should be emulated by others on a daily basis.
Nice. Also, shout out to Villanova University students for helping us out.
Yes, sir. V's up always, right, Jack?
Yeah, I know. I'm even wearing, surprisingly enough, I'm actually wearing one.
Ah, there you go. I love it. I love it.
Thanks. I actually slept in this. Anyway, you could tell. So how can we members of the community learn from Scott and become more active and visible in our communities?
Just get involved. Want to help make a difference in the lives of others. And I always say this with Special Olympics, you think you're getting into it to help make a difference in the lives of others, but you quickly find out it's the athletes like you, Jack, and others that make a difference in our lives and make us better people.
So, Scott, how long have you been volunteering for the Special Olympics?
I got involved in 2009 just to help out with another member of law enforcement. And we did the first polar plunge in Pittsburgh in 2010. And, been active ever since. Love every part of it.
That's interesting. I was gonna ask, that actually goes into my next question. Which is kind of strange. Did you participate in the polar plunge this year, even though it was virtual?
I did. I did the polar pop. I had our river rescue boat soak me down with river water. I had a fire truck hose me down. So I did a few different things.
You basically outstaged me. I did it out in the middle of a snowstorm. You had a bunch of river, water from the river and a fire hose. I can't beat that. Wow. Okay, we'll go to a commercial break after these messages, and we'll be right back.
Hello everyone, my name is Brittany Thayer. I'm a Team Bethlehem, an athlete representative, a global messenger, and a health and fitness coordinator. I've done Special Olympics throughout grade school and recently have done rhythmic gymnastics, bowling, and most of the years I've done is swimming. I've also competed virtually with the spring and winter heptathlon and done the Summer Moves challenges and the Summer Stride challenges. I'm going to tell you the importance of stretching that you should do before and after you exercise. The importance of stretching before and after you exercise is to not only help you with your flexibility, but also to warm up your muscles so you don't get cramps or strain your body in ways that your body wouldn't be ready for otherwise, because you can injure yourself if you don't stretch and warm up your muscles. So let's do some now. I'm not sure what this move is called, but this one is really good to stretch out your arms and your shoulders. Do this for a few seconds, and then we'll switch. It doesn't matter what sports or exercises you do, but it's always important to stretch no matter what, especially if you're going to do an intense workout, because you don't want to injure yourself.
All right, everybody, welcome back to SOPA Tonight. Now it's time to play a game called, cue game show music. All right, we're calling this game the closest to the pin. The object of the game is simple. I'm gonna give these two gentlemen number-based facts about Pittsburgh and also Philadelphia. And we're going to guess that number. Closest to the pin gets the point. And the first one to the three wins. And yes, this is a spoon, not a microphone. Okay, first up, everybody ready? Are you ready, Scott?
I'm ready, Jack.
Are you ready, Rich?
Let's go, Jack. I'm ready.
All right, first question. How many bridges are there in Pittsburgh?
300 some.
200.
Rich?
200.
The closest is actually Scott, which is 446. Next question. How many murals are there in the city of brotherly love? Even I don't know that answer.
I'm going to say 10,000 plus.
Okay, Scott.
I'll say 5,000.
Actually, Scott actually got it right. It's closest to 2,000. 10,000? Really?
What? He said he followed all the murals in Pittsburgh too. He has an unfair advantage.
What? Okay. You live in Philadelphia. How did
Graffiti doesn't count.
It's different.
No.
It's different. Graffiti's different.
Oh my gosh. Goodness. All right. Roseland Palace in Pittsburgh's Shady Side neighborhood is the last wooded street remaining in Pennsylvania. How many wooden blocks were there used when the road was constructed in 1914?
Well, I've been on that road. It's a small street. I will say I'll say 10,000.
Rich.
I don't even know where to begin. I'm gonna go the reverse from the mural, and I'm going 5,000.
Actually, Scott is closest. Is actually 20,600.
Wow.
You're really, really close.
I thought I was shooting high with the 10,000.
No, you weren't. It's actually in my.
This is a clean sweep, Scott. This is a clean sweep.
Cool. I'm not even keeping score. I think Scott got 3 out of that one. All right. So, in what year did Philly's first brewery open?
First brewery in Philly, let's go 1965.
Okay.
First brewery?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say 1866.
All right. The first brewery was actually made in 1683. So it goes to Scott. Man. 4 in a row.
I'm moving to Philly.
After this, they're going to move me out.
Back to Texas. Yeah. All right. So the emoji was invented at Carnegie Mellon in what year?
I'll say 2011.
And what does Rich say?
I'm going to go 2009.
Actually, Rich is very close because it's actually 1980.
Oh, wow.
Which I didn't even know emojis existed back then. All right, so last question. What year did the Eagles win their first Super Bowl?
That would have been, 2017, sorry.
Scott. Your turn.
It was probably the 17th. I'll say 2018.
You actually got 2018. Like it does say 2018. You basically nailed it.
Rich was doing the season. I did the game.
It was a season. He did the game. Yep. We're both right. We each get a point, right?
Yes, you both got a point. You got 2, and you got like 2. He's got like 4 or 5. So everybody wins. Scott wins and also Richmond's. Everybody, there's going to be more after this. This has been Scott, Schubert, and also Rich, my friend Rich from Philadelphia. And I want you guys to, stay tuned. We got more stuff coming for you.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks for having us on.
Thanks, Jack. Greatly appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Matt Aaron, the President and CEO of Special Olympics Pennsylvania, and I'm here today to talk to you about Cities of Inclusion. That's an initiative that some of you have probably heard about, but many of you may not have, so let me tell you a little bit about it. A City of Inclusion is an urban area that allows people with disabilities to lead healthy and fulfilling lives. It's about making our urban areas more welcoming and accepting. And for us at Special Olympics Pennsylvania, we're focused on 3 cities, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and York. And in those cities, we're aiming to improve 5 specific areas: health, housing, employment, education, and access to information and services. And you may be wondering, well, is this a new program that SOPA is launching? And the answer is no. We're not launching a new program, but what Cities of Inclusion is going to allow us to do is to take the things that we already do, our existing programs, and make them more effective, and allow us to have a much greater impact. So let me tell you what I mean. So in the education space, as an example, we're going to be expanding our Unified Champion Schools program in those 3 cities that I mentioned, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and York. Today, we have about 40 schools in Philadelphia, 10 in Pittsburgh, and several in York that are part of our Unified Champion Schools program. Our goal with Cities of Inclusion is to unify the entire school districts in those areas. So what does that mean? Well, in Pittsburgh, it means going from 10 schools to 54. In Philadelphia, it means going from 40 to almost 200. And so that's a huge impact, almost a 5 or 6-fold increase in the number of schools over that period of time. And that's what the power of Cities of Inclusion is going to do for us. It's going to let us have that much greater impact. So we're really excited that recently we've gotten funding support from 2 great partners. The Dick's Sporting Goods Foundation is going to help us launch our first year in Pittsburgh, and Special Olympics North America is going to be funding us in all 3 cities. We're the only state in the country that's getting support for 3 cities. So we're really excited about this initiative, and I hope you'll stick around and hear more about it.
My next guest is an athlete who won gold at the USA Games in Seattle and is working just as hard as he did back then to stay at the top of his game. Please welcome Maddie Mausner from Area M to SOPA Tonight.
Yay!
How are you, Maddie?
Good.
Cool. So anyway, before we get started, Maddie, we're going to play the folks at home some of the clips that you've been doing, working out, doing the fitness heptathlon. So everybody at home, check it out.
I am Maddie. I am 43. I'm Special Olympics, 77 years.
Maddie, what kind of healthy snacks do you like to eat?
Steak, popcorn, Freddy's, yogurt, and fruit.
Hey Maddie, what you got there?
A medal,
From where?
nationals.
Oh, nationals for basketball.
Yeah,
Wow, what did you take?
first place.
That's awesome. How was that time there?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Great.
Cool. So Maddie, that was awesome. How many reps were you doing in that video?
Why not?
I lost count. So Maddie, what's it like to where you live right now?
I'm in Harrisburg.
How is Harrisburg?
Great.
Is there any fun things to do over there?
Yeah.
Like what?
Basketball.
Basketball. You play basketball?
Yeah.
So what's one of your favorite memories in the Special Olympics?
We have fun.
Yeah, but what's one of your favorite?
Oh, hanging out with my teammates.
Pardon?
Hanging out with my teammates.
Oh, teammates. Who would you say is, one of the funniest teammates that tells the best jokes on your team?
Eddie Wright.
Andy, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I should have him write my, joke material. What's something you've accomplished that you are most proud of?
Go in the Seattle.
Winning gold at Seattle?
Yeah.
Cool. What's Seattle like?
Go to stores, go shopping.
Yeah, but what else was there?
How
about the gum wall?
The gun mall. This is my gun in my mouth. And stick it out, put it on the wall.
Ew.
I know.
That could be a sport, I think. I don't know. All right. So tell me a little bit more about your fitness heptathlon, regimen.
How often did you practice?
Every day.
Every day?
Yep.
Cool. So no rest days?
Not really.
Not really.
Jeez, you're more out there than I am. I usually do it like 5 times a day. Like,
Yeah.
geez, what is your favorite exercise to do, and also why?
Watch.
Squats, you like that the best?
Yeah.
Okay, why is that your favorite?
They're gonna make it.
That is a good answer. Oh my goodness. So, have you made a lot of friends in Special Olympics?
Yes.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. Who is one of the latest friends that you made recently?
Adara,
And
Eugene,
Eugene.
Chris,
Yeah.
Gina, Ross.
Mhm.
Who else?
Well, that's good.
Okay.
Oh.
And you.
Yes, finally, I made a new friend. I had to ask that. Okay.
And Jack is your new friend.
Yeah.
Cool. So anyway, what is it that you like to do for fun? And, like one of your hobbies besides the fitness heptathlon?
Hershey Park.
Hershey Park?
Yeah.
Wait, is that near Harrisburg?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. That's like past like Lancaster. I like Hershey Park too.
Yeah.
Especially
Nice.
like I just love the chocolate museum.
Me too.
Like the park is good with rides, but I prefer, history. All right. So thank you so much, Maddie, for this amazing opportunity. You're an awesome dude.
Yeah,
And-
sure
and
you.
Oh, thank you. I was
You're
going to say
welcome.
awesome athlete. Anyway, really, we appreciate your time, and we'll be right back with more right after this.
Okay.
All right, everybody, we've got one more segment for you tonight, and it's going to be a great one. SOPA Stars. We're going to hear from Donte Vargas, an athlete from Bedford County, who has a beautiful song for us this evening.
Hey guys, I am an athlete of Blair County Special Olympics and a member of the Bedford County Special Olympics for a couple years for floor hockey, and it's a really enjoyable sport. I'm American, fellow American, and a Christian man of God, and I'm very thankful for my friends and family, also my beautiful wife, and I'm very thankful that I have her in my life. This is God Bless America. God bless America, land that I love, stand beside her and guide her from the nights of the lights up above, to the mountains, through the prairies, to the oceans, brightest day. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home.
Well, everybody, that's all the time we had. It's been a blast. On behalf of everybody here at SOPA Tonight, I'd like to thank all my guests tonight for a phenomenal conversation and fun. And I'd like to thank Energy Transfer and the Law Enforcement Torch Run for sponsoring tonight's episode. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. for our 5th and final episode of Season 1. My name's Jack Founds. Everyone have a great night.